After that, you copy your stream key and paste it right here. After that, you should put your server URL over here and just paste it right over here. And just click on apply and OK. Now, in order to get your audio working, you must change some couple settings on here. Sometimes when you have multiple microphones, such as your webcam or your original headset or Blue Yeti or whatever, sometimes Open Broadcaster software can actually pick the wrong microphone for you. So just pick the normal one, which is my microphone USB device, audio device right here. So you click on apply and OK. And then you're done for now. Now, also I forgot to show you one thing. Click on video. Now, this is actually something you should do. Now, it depends on your CPU usage. My CPU can't handle 1080p gaming. So I put it as 720p. This is the 720p resolution. You should test this out before you do 1080p. Go to custom, test out 720p before you do 1080p. Now, if you want to change the FPS of the stream, you can, since YouTube's new streaming service can go up to 60 frames per second. So just increase this to 60 frames per second and you're done. Now, after when you're done, you should be able to see what you should be able to do on YouTube Gaming. Now, if you go on PC, you should be able to create some multiple things. So let's say I want to create a new scene. You click on new, and I'm just gonna make this my games. Now I'm gonna make a new window capture. This is how you capture a game from a window, which is inside a window. So you click on that and type in a game's name, or just type in whatever you want. I'm gonna name this game 1. Now, just to let you know, it will give you multiple
how you capture a
it will give you
game
multiple
inside a window.
what's it called? It gives you multiple windows to choose from, such as Skype and anything else. So let's say I'm gonna pick a game. This is a game right here.
It'll give you multiple
My live dashboard on YouTube. Whatever. Let's put it as that. Click OK, and you should be able to get it. Now to view it, you click on Preview Stream. Now the stream may be a little bit too big for you. So what you're gonna do is actually right-click on the window and click on Precision and Size and Fit to Screen. This is what it will look like. Now, if you want to edit the scene, you click on Edit Scene, click on click on the window, and you should be able to drag it. And let's say I want to add a webcam on here. So I'm going to add a webcam, and a webcam is going to be easier to put on. Right click and click on Add Video Capture Device. Now I'm going to name this, sorry, I have to move around because I don't want you guys to see my face right now. Webcam. I'm just going to paste that right here. Now you go to your webcam device right here and click on it and click on OK. Now your webcam will be a little bit bigger than it was. Like I said, just click on Edit Scene and drag what you want your webcam to be. I'm gonna hide my face from webcam for now because I have a bad face right now. And you can actually edit this around. You can actually put in some overlays on the stream. So after when you're done doing some stuff for your games and your window or your webcam, you click on Stop Preview and you click on Start Streaming. I hope this video really helps you out. This is the gaming.youtube.com's tutorial of Open Broadcaster software. So please comment, rate, subscribe. Gonna be bitchin'. I hope this video really helps you out. Gaming.youtube.com's tutorial software. So please comment, rate, subscribe. Gonna be
Hey, what's up guys, WK Kong here, and welcome back to another tutorial today. I'll be teaching you how to stream from OBS to YouTube, or YouTube gaming, whatever you're streaming. But anyway,
what's up, guys?
if you don't know, live
WK
streaming is a
Kong
way
here,
you
and
can,
welcome back to
make a video, like record something
something
live, and then it just uploads that to YouTube or some other website. I don't know, there are tons of streaming websites out there. It's mostly gaming, like Twitch or something. But if you guys don't know, I decided to stream on YouTube anyway because I have more subscribers, followers, whatever you call it, on YouTube and Twitch. So yeah, I'm not gonna stream Twitch anyway. So just keep an eye out for me if I'm live on YouTube. You should get an email. I don't know. Don't really know, but anyway, I'll be teaching you. So last time I taught you how to record with OBS and the settings. So this time I'm gonna be teaching you how to stream to YouTube because some people requested this, and here you go. So basically, what we're gonna do is actually open up OBS, go to settings. I changed mine to recording and streaming because both of them. And then before I told you to, go to file output only for recording. Now, if you want to live stream, go to live stream. And then here it should actually be blank. Here it should be blank. And then just switch to custom. Go to youtube.com/live_dashboard. I'll just type it in. I don't bother leaving this in the description. Just go check, go to this link after the video, and then after here you see here it's live streaming, and then there are a few panels here. It's there's dashboard, view manager, and all that. It's part of the Creator Studio. Go to live streaming this part. Go to stream now, beta, because it's a beta. Don't go to events because events it's more complicated and it's not as good because sometimes it doesn't work because it doesn't really work because sometimes you have to set up time and stuff, so it's kind of complicated. But if you want to, because events, people will see when you've scheduled the event to the live stream event, so it won't really be very live now. But if you want to be live right now, just gonna stream. And it says here, try a faster, easier way to stream. So you will see that events, even YouTube says that events aren't very convenient. So if you go to stream now, you can have this website, like this link. It's so live dashboard. So basically you can see that the stream is offline right here because we're not done with setting up the encoding on OBS right now. And then basically what you want to do here, actually I'll show you around here. You have the title name, the description. I changed it to test. I changed the game name because tests don't change all this stuff. I'll just change it to film and animation actually randomly. And then here you see some encoder. If it doesn't work, I'm not gonna review this, but basically if you review it and you see what it looks like. But right now I'm just gonna copy this, paste it into this. Copy this, paste it into this. Now if it has some kind of warning when you start streaming using OBS, I'll teach you how to do it. Basically you're just gonna review and then reset it and then just repeat the process. It should work. I'll change all this, and you can see a live chat here. You can say something here, but that was from like 2 weeks ago, and you can see all this messages per minute, 0 watching now and stuff. So it's very everything's right here. And if you want to view on watch page, you just go here. And if you're viewing on YouTube, if it's from YouTube Gaming, you can actually select which one it goes to. But I'm going to change it to film and animation right now. It's all changes saved. So this, you don't need to reload it to actually check if the stream is offline or online. It just automatically refreshes. So what we're going to do is actually go to apply here, OBS, and then go to OK, and then press start streaming. So basically once it starts streaming, just wait for a bit, and right here you can see this warning that I mentioned just now. Basically what happened was this wasn't renewed, so I'll be back in a second with this when I press review and then refresh it, get a new code, and then I'll be back. So if that happens, just do that and it should work. So guys, I've got the code, and then now I'll just paste it back into here. It should work this time. If it doesn't, I will fix it. It should work this time. And then right here, if this turns green, yes, it turns green. I have another monitor right here and then you can see, well, you can't see this, but you can see that this will, starting stream health. We're streaming content. Your audience will see in a moment. Get ready. So basically, if it says you're live right now, this will have like a 20-second delay, and so you won't be able to like monitor it live. But then you can change the volume. So right now, as you can see, it's live. You can actually change the resolution of this and stuff. You can view on the watch page. There's a lot of stuff to do. You can view on the watch page. It's live. Anyway, and so you can see monitor it live, but then you can change the volume. So right now, as you can see, it's live. You can actually change the resolution of this and stuff. You can view on the watch page. There's a lot of stuff to do. You can view on the watch page. It's live. Anyway, and so quickly. So as you can see, if you pause it, it's not live. But if you go, you can see, it's actually live. So anyway, you can actually type something, or just type in, sometimes lags a bit. Test stream, I'm testing it right now. You can change the resolution, as I said. Oh my god, get this out the way. But then you can change the resolution, so to see it in, another resolution. The maximum, I don't know, depending on your Wi-Fi speed, it should be 720p, because it kind of updates quite slow. So as you can see right here, it has a delay. So yeah, so this basically, it's very easy. You can stream under like 2 minutes or something, and you can actually it's the good thing is that you can go back here and watch before the stream, watch something that was before it was live. So it's actually quite good, because on Twitch you can't do that, but you can if you go here and see who's watching and stuff, all this stuff. But it might take like a few seconds to update, because as I said before, it had a delay. So anyway, I will see you guys next time. Please remember to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. I'll just stop streaming right now, but then let me finish recording, and then actually let me stop streaming. But I'm still recording with this, but I hope this tutorial helped you. If it did, please remember to give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, and if you're new to my channel, thank you. Please subscribe. We're nearly at 700 subscribers. Can't say stuff properly, but I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, and if you're new to my channel, thank you. Please subscribe. Nearly at 700 subscribe. Can't say stuff properly, but I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Top of the food chain, rockin' with a rat tail, king sanitation, covered as a trap mail, murderous assassins, harassment of blackmail. How you think I made it in the game? It's a
Yo guys, what is going on? Timpus here, and in today's video I'll be talking to you guys about how you can stream to your YouTube channel by using OBS. This is what I use to stream to my YouTube channel, and a lot of you have been asking me how I do it, so I'll be talking to you guys how to do it in today's video. So before we get started, can we hit 100 likes on this video, guys? That would really mean a lot. Keep up the sick support of my channel, guys, and with that all being said, let's get into the video. So guys, once you have got into OBS, you will get this screen. Now basically you've got all these settings right here, and today I'll just be showing you how to stream to YouTube. I won't be showing you how to get all like the overlays and stuff. I might do that in another video, like how to make your streams look better in OBS. So basically I'll just probably show you in that video how to get the overlay and stuff, and you can see me right now. So I'll just go back to it. So what you guys want to do is go over to settings, and then you'll get all these settings right here. General, you can leave the same. I'm pretty sure everything's set like that. Encoding, same again. I think that's all set the same, so you don't have to change any of that. Then you can go to broadcast settings, and you want to make sure it's set to live stream. You want to make sure it's YouTube gaming. That'll be the same. And then your path key, you guys will have to copy that from YouTube, but everyone has their own path key, so it's all different. And what you guys want to do is go over to your YouTube channel, go over to Creator Studio, and then just wait for that to load, and then you guys want to go over to live streaming, like so, and then this will pop up, and this is what will happen when you're actually live streaming. This will all be here, and it will say live obviously and all that type of stuff. So just wait for it to load. I don't know why it's taking a long time, but yeah, you guys will get this screen, and you'll have the chat on the side, so you guys will want to edit this another time, you know, like have a title, description, and then put whatever settings you guys want. So what you want to do is go down to the bottom and copy this key, but I'll just leave that because that's obviously mine and you guys probably might take it. So you guys will have to copy the key down at the bottom, then go over to OBS and paste it in there, like so. And then once you've done that, you want to go to where you will save these videos or streams. So if it's a video and you're just recording a video, that's where you save it, but because we're doing a stream, it won't save it anywhere. And then you can choose all these settings if you guys want, like so. That's your resolution of the screen, and the audio, you can choose that. So I'm using the Samsung Meteor mic, but all you guys have to do is click and then put whatever you guys want. And then the hotkeys, that's mainly for when you're recording a YouTube video, not for streaming. So that's all, that's basically that, all that. So once you have done everything, you guys can come off it, so you can click cancel, and then you've basically got all these settings right here. You guys won't have anything, but I'll basically I'll just tell you guys how to add everything. So to get your overlay and your face cam in, all you've got to do is go to add image, and then you can call it whatever you want, and then a box will pop up, and you can just you can choose your overlay. You just got to browse for it, and then it'll open it up. And then once you guys have opened it up and it's not the right size, all you've got to do is click edit scene, and this red box will pop up, and you can change the size and all that type of stuff, just like Photoshop and all the other editing softwares. Now to get the actual webcam itself, you've just got to go to right click, add video capture device, and then do the same again, but select your webcam. It will pop down, you can select your webcam, and you can also change it to 60 or 30 FPS, it's up to you. And to get the actual background itself, all you've got to do is go to right click, add monitor capture, so it will just capture the background. So when you're streaming, that'll be very useful because you will need to record something. Now what I do before I start my streams is I have setting up, I use this. So basically I just make this in Photoshop, save it as a PNG, and then to get it I just right click, add image, and then I just select the setting up, and then to make it cover everything, all you've got to do is right click, order, and move to the top. So you want to make sure it's at the top, and then make sure it's checked, and then when you're all ready you can uncheck it and you can start talking and streaming and everything. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. It was very simple, very quick, but hopefully I helped out a few of you guys on how to stream. So if you guys did enjoy this video, smash the like button. Can we hit 100 likes on this video? And with that all being said, I hope you guys are having a sick day today, and I will see you in the next video. Today, and I will see you here.
Hey guys and girls, it's Johan here again with another video, and this time we're going to be taking a look at Open Broadcaster, or OBS as it's known. And this is going to be a basic tutorial on how to set up OBS for screen capturing, so recording your gaming footage or recording your screen if you're like doing something like some kind of tutorial, computer related tutorial or whatever, and also the basics of streaming as well. So the first thing we want to do is take a look at the settings, and you can do that by clicking on the settings button here on the lower Right. And also the basics. As you can see here, this is the first tab, the general tab, and here you can just adjust the language or theme. You can have like a darker look on your OBS client. I'm just gonna go with the default for now. Right. And then we're gonna go to the next tab, which is the stream tab. Here you can select, like if you're gonna stream gaming footage to Twitch or YouTube or whatever, you can kind of select the service from here. And you can also select a custom streaming server, like if you have your own service or if you're using some kind of other service that's not listed here in the default presets, as it were. So yeah, basically what do you end up doing when you start to stream is you generally go to the website, like to YouTube, and you set up a live stream, and you'll actually get a stream key that you paste in here, and then that kind of sets it up for you. But I'll get more into that later. I'll actually show you an example of like a stream on YouTube. So yeah, I'll get into that later. The next tab is the output tab, and here you can select or here you can adjust the quality of your output. So for example, if you're streaming, you'd be adjusting this one here, the video bitrate and the encoder, and X264 is pretty good encoder, and the audio bitrate, and that's about CD quality audio, which is pretty good. And then down here we have the recording output settings. So here's the recording path. Here's where the actual files will end up going when you record, and then recording quality. If you're streaming, if you're both streaming and recording at the same time, you want to have the recording quality the same as the stream, because if you put it, for example, on high quality, as it says here in the warning, recording with a software encoder at a different quality than the stream will require extra CPU usage if you stream and record at the same time. So that'll just put a lot of more strain on your CPU. But if you're just recording, then obviously I'd go with different settings here, like the high quality settings, for example. It's pretty good. It gives you kind of a medium file size, and the quality is still really good. But if you for some reason need like really super high quality or lossless quality, but then you can select that, but you'll have like huge files, like several gigabytes for just a couple minutes. Alright, and then we have the recording format. The default one is FLV, which is like flash video, but basically you can also change to MP4, MOV, MKV, and so on. And MP4 or MOV is probably what you want to go with if you're just like recording to import into like a video editor and then edit that footage later. And yeah, then the next tab is the audio tab, and here you can change your audio settings. So if you have like a secondary input or something, you can add it here. And the default one you generally want to keep as the default. And then here's the microphone. If you have multiple microphones, you can add them, and then you can also adjust your default one, because I have to do this because I have a USB microphone. This is the one I'm recording my audio with at the moment. So I want to use that one because it's my best mic. This other one is the microphone on my headset, which is not so good. So I'd want to use that one. And then we have the push to mute or push to talk settings. And basically with push to mute, if you have that enabled, then you're constant for this for the microphone setting. Then you're constantly broadcasting your mic. And you have to press a button to mute it, and then when you let go of the button, it'll start broadcasting again. And push to talk is the opposite, and that's basically your audio from your mic will not broadcast by default, but when you press and hold a button, then it will start to broadcast, and once you let go, it'll be muted again. So I tend to use that like when I'm gaming and stuff, because the OBS does not have voice activation or anything like that. And then we have the desktop audio, and that's basically the same thing here, but I generally would not use those settings. And yeah, then we have the next tab, which is the video tab, and here you can adjust the resolution. Right now it's at 1080p. I want to go maybe for 720. The video tab, and here you can adjust the resolution. Right now it's at, and this is basic, and the above one here is basically the resolutions for both of my displays. So I have two monitors. One is running at 1080p, and the second one is running at kind of a weird resolution because it's like an older 17-inch monitor. It's not a widescreen monitor, so it has kind of that weird resolution. So here you can like adjust the resolution of your actual output on the stream. And and then we have the downscale filter, which basically, I'm not exactly sure how it works, but basically it's supposed to increase the quality of your of your stream. So the bilinear one, that's the lowest quality one, and it doesn't really make like a huge difference between these, but if you have like a slow CPU, then you want to use bilinear because it's the one that works the fastest, but it's also the lowest quality one. And if you expand or if you scale up the stuff on your screen to like fit into, for example, the 1080p resolution, then that might cause some blurring if you're using bilinear. Then bicubic is kind of the middle option, and Lanczos is the one with the highest quality, but also the most CPU usage. That might cause some blurring if you're using bilinear. And then we have the FPS. Usually you want to use 30 or 60. And then we have a thing where you can toggle, where you can disable aero, and that's kind of the fancy looking desktop environment on Windows 7, Windows 8 and Windows 10, and disabling that will probably mean that you're using less CPU. So if you don't have the best CPU processor in the world, then you may want to use that to like improve to like reduce the CPU load, and that'll then like make it, that won't make it as laggy as it would be to record if you have it enabled, if that makes any sense. And then we have the hotkeys, and you want to set up a couple hotkeys. I would recommend setting up the start streaming and stop streaming. Use the same button, so like when you press this once, then it starts to record. When you press it again, then it stops recording. And you want to basically use that. You want to have that one set up. Well, that's the streaming one. This is the recording one, and you want to basically have this one set up as well. And I'll just set it up here quickly. There we go. Well, that's the streaming one. And yeah, then yeah, I'd recommend having also these scene ones set up if you're streaming. If you're just recording like gaming footage that you're gonna edit later, then you won't need to set up these for the scenes. But if you're streaming, it may be useful. Recommend having also to be able to quickly switch the scenes. And then we have the desktop audio, so that you can mute the audio. That's useful to have. And of course the mic mute is also useful. And then we have the push to talk. That could also be useful to have it set up. I tend to use I have a mouse that has kind of buttons on the left side of it, so I'm gonna use one of those for that. also be useful to have it set up. Alright, so then we have the advanced tab, and to be honest, I haven't really used this one at all, so I'm not really sure what a lot of this stuff does, so I'm just not gonna speculate too much on that. Alright, and that's basically it for the settings. I'm just gonna click OK. And the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start to set up the scene, the first scene. And if you're just recording like gaming footage that you're gonna edit later, or desktop footage that you're gonna edit later, then this is gonna be pretty simple. You can just right click here and select, go to add and select game capture. And I'm playing a game called Cities Skylines. I have it running on windowed mode. So I'm just gonna type that in there. Gonna be pretty simple. Click on OK. And if you're running a game that that'll like appear in full screen, and you don't have like a second monitor or anything like that, where you're having like a windowed version of it running, then you wanna keep this. You wanna have capture any full screen application, and then you wanna use your hotkey to start recording and stop recording. But right now I'm just going to untick that, and I'm going to select the correct window, which would be the Cities Skylines window, or executable name. And as you can see here, this is the footage. And I just don't want to change anything else here. You can disable the cursor if you need to, but I'm not going to do that. I'll just click OK. And as you can see here, the resolution on the game is a bit smaller than 1080p. So what I want to do to kind of fix that is I want to have it expand into the entire screen here. And the easiest way to do that is by right-clicking on the source here, then go to Transform, and then select Fit to Screen. There we go. So now it kind of expands into the screen, and it fits perfectly because it has the same aspect ratio as the actual broadcast output. But if you have a different aspect ratio and you want to fill up the entire screen, then you want to actually select stretch to screen instead of fit to screen, because that'll kind of then stretch out the footage a bit if it comes a bit short of the actual aspect ratio. And this is basically what you need. This is all you need to start recording. You can now press on start recording here, and it'll start to record the footage. And it'll appear here in the folder. This is the file. And yeah, it's pretty simple. You just press stop recording when you're done, or use your hotkey that you defined earlier. It'll appear here in the folder. This is the file. And yeah, that's for gaming footage. I'm gonna remove this one. And next thing we're gonna look at is how to record like your screen, just to record whatever, like a software window or whatever. So I'm just gonna select I'm gonna go here to add and then select display capture. And type in my screen to record like and as you can see here, I have two monitors. This is like the primary monitor. This is my crappy old 17-inch LCD screen, and this is like a newer one, like a big TV screen that I have, which is 1080p, and this is where the game is running in windowed mode. And I'm just gonna choose that one. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that part. Now you could start to record your screen, and yeah, you just again you just click on start recording and do your thing, and yeah, then it'll be done. But the next thing I'm gonna look at is how to stream, like the absolute basics of streaming, how to set up kind of your thing. And I'm just gonna delete that one, and I'm gonna re-add the game capture. Yeah, then it'll be done. But the next thing I'm gonna look at is how to stream, like the absolute basics. Okay, so a lot of people, a lot of streamers usually want to capture their webcam as well, and you can do that in OBS. You can add it as a source by right-clicking, select add, and then select video capture device. I actually don't have a webcam on this computer, but I do have like a virtual webcam where I put up like a GIF just to illustrate an example. So I'm gonna select that, webcam as well. Rename that to webcam. In OBS, you can add it and as a source. Yeah, here I have the Minicam thing running. And I'm just gonna select that, click OK, and this is technically where my webcam would appear, like if I had an actual webcam running. So yeah, you can put it there to overlay it and overlay it over the game footage. And you can also move these around, so now it's kind of under the game footage, and when I move it up, it'll be overlaying it. And then you can also add images. So I'm gonna right click, add, and then select image. And I have this little banner thing that I just made. It's kind of under the game footage, and when I move it up, it'll be overlaying it. And then you also add images. So I'm gonna right click, add, and then select image.